What's up, guys? Obviously, nobody is in the show at the moment, so there's no point of saying hi. Oh, there is. There's one person. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We'll start the intro in just a few seconds. Let's catch up with the hosts. As you know, I am Zuhum Omar, the resident Arsenal fan on 12 TV and champion elect. We'll discuss. We also have the resident Liverpool fan.
Champions League champion elect.
Oh, you're agreeing?
No, I'm like,
Oh.
nah.
Champions League champion elect. Okay, interesting. We'll discuss. And we have AK No A Ruto. Wagwan, you good?
Wagwan, bro.
Welcome back to the show.
Man, say Happy New Year. It's been a while.
Been a while, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting that you come back when you're finally back in title race.
Yeah. We're always back in January, February, when you guys think December form is bad.
Wait, didn't we leave this guy? Didn't we leave this guy struggling for self-identification?
Oh yeah.
We found ourselves, though. We're back. Gehi, bowling out Kusanov, Cherky. Haaland is back as well.
Oh yeah,
Haaland is
Gay.
not back.
Semenyo came in.
Semenyo came in, so the two best players in their positions in the league, arguably outside the top six.
Who and who?
Gay and Semenyo. Outside the top six.
But it's a big club, they know. They came to City, they knew they're coming for titles, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So welcome back, guys. We're going to be talking about a number of things. Obviously, the title race is the hottest topic right now, but there are some interesting results. We didn't get a chance to talk about the Arsenal 2, Wolves 2 results, did we? Wolves 2, Arsenal 2 results.
That's what
on the
we are
show.
now.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
Both games.
And then you have Chelsea bottling a 1-0 lead versus Burnley at home. Apparently, they've done that the most number of times at home this season.
Cyril Botulas.
Man City scammed their way in a tight 2-1 win against Newcastle. Liverpool Photoshop players to make them look onside in the semi-automated VAR system and scam their way against another relegation bottom fighting team. And Arsenal routinely passed through 3-point lane and spank Spurs 4-1 again for the second time this season. So their second game within the week. Anyway, so let's. What do you guys want to start with? I'll save. As you guys can see, there's a spare microphone for a spare man who has not arrived, but is on the way. What do you guys want to start with?
Probably the Arsenal rules.
Yeah, treacherous.
Yeah.
Let's start Arsenal Wolves. I think that makes sense. So, Man City played who just before Arsenal played Wolves? Fulham.
We played Fulham, yeah. We won 3-0 at home.
3-0.
Yeah.
My opinion on the Fulham game, I'd stated this before, but my opinion on the Fulham game was Fulham can be tough, yes, but they do regularly take L's at Man City.
Yeah.
But in the same way that, you know, the 3-0 makes it look flattering, Fulham actually made the game a bit more touchy. They had some good chances. They showed some weaknesses of Man City. So when people look back at the results, they think, hey, Man City, you know, 5 wins in a row.
Yeah.
It's very easy to forget the cracks that are there. Man City, Liverpool, you know, when they won at Anfield. So either way, though, big results, and then Arsenal need to respond, right? They're the only game on Thursday. Arsenal, like all eyes are on Arsenal that week.
You actually played twice after City played Fulham.
Played who?
You
Wigan.
played Brentford, the game you drew, the long
Yeah,
two.
because we played on Saturday, you played Sunday, then you played Thursday.
You're right.
So you've dropped points in 2 back-to-back games.
Two
That is
back-to-back
why
games, yeah.
the difference now is how many points? Is
So we played Brentford Thursday.
and then there was the FA Cup, and then
then
you
FA
played
Cup,
again
then,
the Premier
yeah.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
The point now is the difference now is 5 points.
Yeah.
5 points
With
now.
us with
5
the game
points
in hand.
again.
And you guys have played a game more.
Yeah. So the Arsenal Wolves game, I was at breaking point. You know.
Oh yeah, I saw your tweet. You're asking whether you'll ever see Arsenal win the Prem.
Yeah. I was at breaking points. I was really struggling. I was genuinely worried. I was genuinely worried about the mentality of the team.
Yeah.
2-0 up. Actually, 1-0 up in the fourth minute. You think Arsenal are going to go kick on and win the game 4-0 like they did maybe against Sunderland or Leeds?
Or Spurs.
The worst team in Premier League history, possibly.
They're going to be the worst.
They could be the worst.
I think if they get a point, they match Derby. I think
if they get 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Arteta
Are
for
they on
going
9
down
or 10?
something.
Yeah.
Some gifts.
And you know, we do nothing for the rest of that half, and then we come out, and not only do we do nothing, they look like they're on the up. You know, they look like they're pushing, they're finding spaces, and I'm like, guys, someone get a hold of this team, bro. Nobody's getting this team around, and I was really worried. Halftime comes in, no changes, and more of the same. You know, they're pushing us back. They win the ball back in their own half and then push us back. I'm like, come on, bro. We're not winning 50-50s. We're not winning the second balls.
True.
We're losing the balls in higher advanced positions instead of like keeping it and then now pinning them back. I was really, really worried. Then we get the second goal. So obviously you're thinking, all right. And that was against the run of play.
Yeah.
The second goal was against the run of play. And who's giving the pass as the assist? The centre back.
Yeah.
Who's scoring the goal?
Defender.
The left back. He's the one making the run. What the hell? And you know, it's just not good enough. And then they push us back and they get the result. Everything about that game just screamed deja vu of Arsene Wenger years, bottling and whatnot. And I remember telling one of my...
No, you've had more bottling now and Arteta more than Wenger.
I was actually just about to address that. I was actually arguing against one of my friend's fathers, an uncle of mine. I'll tell him, like, bro, this narrative of Arsenal bottling the league for the last 3 years, the only thing Arsenal have bottled under Arteta is the Champions League when we went to Spurs and needed to win to confirm it at their stadium.
Champions League qualification,
yeah. Okay. And if we lose the league this season, then I agree we've bottled it.
You've bottled the season that Saliba got injured.
I think you guys, like, what do you guys understand of the word bottle?
You are there and then you let it go. You had the advantage, then you lost it.
Yeah.
The first season, the treble winning season where we won the treble, you bottled it.
That is 23.
You get 23. I think you guys were 9 points ahead at one point in time.
That is the season that Saliba got injured.
8 points and you had a game in hand.
Yeah. I think you drew to Southampton, you lost to Brighton, and you lost to Nottingham Forest, which was sides you should have definitely won.
Then
we went on a win.
We didn't lose. We drew 3 games in a row.
As he dropped points.
Yeah, we went on a winning streak. Then we beat you guys.
Yeah.
The next season, I think you guys, you were unlucky, I would say.
That is 24 now.
Yeah, they had a very big, I think, was it a 10 game unbeaten run?
18. I think 16. Yeah, we had 16 out of 16 wins out of 18 Premier League games.
City were they were close. Then you guys...
City were 17 unbeaten in 23 games.
Yeah. And then Villa came to the stadium, they beat them. They lost. Then City, from there, we just took off, won all our remaining games.
So the word bottle, right? Can you keep your bottle? It actually means when you're expected to win, when you have everything you need to win, and you still fumble it. That's where bottling comes from.
So in those seasons, what did you guys have?
So that's what I'm saying. Technically, in the 2022-2023 season, that's our first title challenge.
Yeah.
We weren't expected to challenge. We were the surprise package. And then we fell by the wayside.
But when the league started and people saw how you guys played football, your expectations
where did you get your
the expectations drew, but we weren't necessarily the favorites. You get?
Yeah, bottling means when you had it. Doesn't matter whether
No. Bottling means when you're expected to win. when you're expected to win and you have the tools, you have the talent, you have the expertise, that's what bottling comes
from. So now this season, Liverpool are bottling now this season.
Google it.
So we're in that situation now, Liverpool.
You have bottled it in some way, yeah.
How?
You have bottled it. You had 5.
We were expecting to win the Prem this season.
You were expected to win the league, and you had one of the strongest starts to a league campaign ever.
Okay.
5 wins in a row.
Okay.
So then you bottled it.
Bottling also, another definition is that when you're actually quite close to it, to doing it, and then you just
the
let
pressure
it go.
is mounting.
Liverpool let it go, like let's say in November, we were out of the territories. By December, we had forgotten about the Prem.
No, you see, when you're talking about the title race, when does the title race actually start? Does it start from match day 1?
The title race starts from match day 1, but it gets intense and serious, let's say in the final 10
You know who your contenders are, latest by match day 25.
Yeah. End of Feb. Like probably
end of
now.
Feb, like around this period, right?
Yes,
Depending on whichever season you're looking at. So when you're in the lead, right, and you have the experience, and you have the squad, and you have all the things that you need to go and win it, but don't win it, that's what I think, that's literally what the definition of bottle comes from. But the narrative has been changed to attack Arsenal, in my opinion. Because
what? Bro, we've been using that word for the longest.
Not really. Not really.
Okay. You see, for the longest.
Listen. When we sorry, just to interrupt. Yeah. When we spoke, for example, about bottle with Liverpool, after you guys lost the league with 3 games to play, and you had at least a 3-point lead if Man City had won all their games, right? Remember the one for Brendan Rodgers? Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember.
That one counts as a bottle.
Even 2009.
I agree. That one counts as a bottle.
That was my first
bottle. Arsenal bottled, in my opinion, the 2007-2008 season because they led the way up until March and then they lost it. Arsenal bottled.
So why does that count? And then
so now because they had the ability, they had the experience.
But even this one,
no, they didn't. But the 2022-2023 season, everybody was saying Arsenal need the. Wait. Let me finish before you interrupt me. I can see you quiver your lips.
No, it's because we have genuine arguments.
No, fair. Go on. Arsenal bottled this. Arsenal would have bottled this one, but not that one because Arsenal didn't have the squad back then. Arsenal didn't have the experience back then. Arsenal were the youngest title challengers ever that season. Did you guys? People quickly forget that.
I remember I used to sing about that.
Yeah. In the 23-24 season, right? Arsenal didn't bottle because they were just outplayed by a team that was expected to win regardless.
By Villa?
No, outplayed by Man City.
In the long run.
In the 23-24 season.
That was the season in the long run.
Yeah, that was the 4th in a row.
Yeah.
Right? Arsenal were expected to challenge, which they did. They fell away. They fell short by 2 points. The 3rd season, 24-25, Arsenal didn't bottle because they never actually looked like title winners.
Which season?
24-25, last season.
But now that's self-repeating.
We finished 10 points behind.
Last season I agree with you. You didn't bottle because we led the league for so long.
And you went on to win it.
We went on to win it. But what did you say? Wait. What did you say about us in 2013-14?
You bottled the league.
So how come we bottled then, but you guys did not bottle in?
You had 3 games to go.
No. Because you said your squad was not expected. You had a very young squad. It was your first time challenging. However, on our side, that team had finished, I think, number 8. Rodgers came in. He changed a few things. We got Suarez the season before. We had a young Raheem Sterling, a young Phil Coutinho. We got Sturridge from Chelsea. That was our very first time to challenge the league in more than 6 years, because the last time we had challenged the league was in 2008, 2009. So how can it be that time we bottled with not even a very good... As a matter of fact, we also lost to a very good Man City squad that won another league, I think the second one in 2 years.
Yeah.
Because you had won in 2012 and then you won it in 2014. Yeah. How come we bottled then with a very weak backline of Kolo Toure, Martin Scatter and Simon Mignolet?
Kolo Toure is an invincible.
Yeah, he was washed by then. Zuhum Kamo, did he even play for your team? No.
You just downgraded young Sturridge and young Coutinho and you just downgraded young Sturridge, young Coutinho and young Sterling.
If I'm going to admit your team, Suarez was good, I agree with you.
glossing over the fact
But
that he was one of the greatest.
If I compare our defense back then and the defense that you had of Saliba, Rolls-Royce, that was actually
Nobody
Saliba's
can.
highest
But
level of the game.
My point is, right, you had 3 games to go. You have a 3-0 minimum, maximum, a 3-0
It was
gap.
actually more than 4 because City
3-point gap.
had like 2 games in hand.
Yes, but if they'd won those, then they would still have 3 points to overcome.
That point, Zoom, if you're going to group your 23-24 squad into not both
22, 23.
then you have to bring Liverpool 13-14 because we're almost the exact the same thing and we had a weaker squad than you guys.
Okay, Sal.
But even
Sal,
for the
fine. Let's not get stuck on nitty gritties.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
Okay, my argument was during the season, your expectations change. Obviously, when the 22-23 season, obviously you weren't expected to win the league, or like you weren't expecting to challenge for league.
Now you need to make the differentiate. Like you need to differentiate.
Okay, let me ask
Arsenal
you.
fan base's expectations.
Yeah.
And
The teams,
the neutrals and the rival fans' expectations.
Okay, true.
Yeah, you have to differentiate.
Actually,
When the league started, 2023, when the league started, you guys were the best team at the start of the league because City weren't performing
22-23.
22-23, the treble winning season. Yeah. You guys were playing the best football. Odegaard had his best season as well.
Yeah, the best.
Many players had their best seasons. Many players.
That means at the time you guys were the best team in the league. That means you're expected to go on and finish what you had already started as the best.
As a matter of fact, before you actually
by the fan base,
even by neutrals.
Before you go,
City at the time we were also playing badly. I think we had lost also to United. We lost to Tottenham.
You always lose to those two.
You guys were I think 9 points clear. So you guys were in a winning position.
8 points clear.
8 points.
There's something this guy said.
They were in a winning position.
Yeah.
And they were comfortable and they could have finished us off. But we went to the Emirates.
8 points.
You guys came to the Etihad
with a game in hand, by the way.
Just one
against us.
But one.
You get like.
But yeah, that's what I mean.
No,
you guys.
You see, Zoom as a matter of fact, narrative. Let me chip in before you go.
Let him finish.
We came to the Emirates, we beat you. You guys came to the Etihad, we beat you. Obviously, your fan base would have expected your team to beat us because at the time you were the best team in the world.
But no, we were the best team in England.
Yeah.
But that's unfair to use the fan base's expectations.
Where do they get those expectations from? It's
even I get it. But to use their expectations is unfair because that would be biased expectation.
But
when you compare the narrative from the media against the narrative of the fan base, everybody was saying, yeah, Arsenal looking good right now, but they don't have the squad, they don't have the experience. I don't think they're ready. I think they're still going to be pushing. 23. Yeah, Arsenal are still going to be pushing for top 4.
Rucho, there's something this guy said, yeah? He said the definition is when you're going to the season, you are expected by everyone or by people to win the league. Now,
then how about the Liverpool season?
That exactly. Yeah. Last season now, you were expected by everyone to win the league because Man City had won this league.
Twice, and you guys were second twice.
And then those guys had lost Klopp with the new manager coming to the season, so we didn't know what to expect. And I remember when you look at the predictions from the BBC, from even these guys here.
And you hadn't bought anyone as well.
And no one said Liverpool is going to win the league, which is fair. Everyone was Arsenal, City. Arsenal, City. Here on this show, so many people were on Arsenal. Obviously, I said Liverpool because I'm a Liverpool fan and I was big biased on that one.
And that's what I'm saying. We need to take the fan base's expectations.
But now for you, even like in Saddam, they agreed that you guys will finish above everyone else. You win the Prem. So last season now...
I refuse that.
No, because you guys were...
Saddam would never...
But you said even
Saddam would never predict Arsenal winning the league. You're literally lying.
But going by your definition of this word or this time here, where you expected to win the Prem, that is what you did last season.
All right, let's do this. Riki, pull up the definition of bottling it, or the expression, the differentiation, the different meanings, and we'll have.
It means Tottenham.
We'll have a look at it. Spursy.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear? Random fact. A Swedish government official.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Discussed the meaning of being Spursy.
What?
What? But where was it? I think it was like a meeting, one of the meetings. What do they call it?
Meaning of bottling in football.
The the MPs, whatever.
There it is. In football, bottling refers to a team or a player failing to win a match, competition, or league title after being in a strong winning position, often due to sudden, dramatic collapse in form or composure under pressure.
Composure, brother.
That is 22-23 Arsenal explained perfectly. That is you in 2023.
Where did you get your definition from?
Listen.
Because I
key
can't even see it
characteristics:
here.
throwing away a lead, final stretch collapse,
exactly. Final
mentality
stretch
issue. That is
Cracking under
indeed.
pressure.
So that means
Famously,
exactly.
examples of bottling.
Look at the
Arsenal
examples.
22-23.
you guys hadn't seen that. That was the first thing I said.
Roriki, please
say
take
they
a
need
screenshot
bottles.
here and put it online, please.
Look at this. Throwing away a lead, losing a significant lead, such as a 2-0 or 3-0 scoreline in a single match, or dropping points when far ahead in a table. Were we far ahead in the league table?
8 points.
8 points, and you guys had a game in hand.
You guys due to Southampton. They were bottom of the league.
You guys had a game
Or
in hand.
Brighton.
You guys had a game in hand.
Nottingham Forest.
Those games, Southampton, Villa, and this season.
And West Ham.
Yeah, those West Ham 2 seasons, yeah?
Saka
Missed a penalty as well.
Yes,
Hey,
but
bro,
were
you've
we
been through a
expected
lot.
to win the league?
Zoom, let's not
After
dwell on
how
this
many
one.
games?
Let's just let's stick through the territories this season, man.
No,
Okay.
but fair enough. Can we agree? 23-24, no bottling happened there.
No, we agree.
23-24 you bought
It's
it.
literally their number
By
2 on your
definition.
definition.
23-24.
By definition,
Oh, 23-24.
you are in a winning position.
23-24.
What happened then?
23-24.
You know, you bought so many
We
times that we
finished
forget.
2 points behind.
points.
City.
But you were in a
On the
winning
final
position.
day.
No,
you
but
were
how
in a
did we
winning
get there?
position.
Yeah, we lost to Aston Villa, bro. Like, so
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
Oh,
You
oh,
are a
I
tough
remember,
team.
I
Okay,
remember that day. We
listen,
lost to Palace on
before
that
that game,
Uh-huh.
before that match
We bought
started.
on the same day. I remember that day.
Before that match started, Arsenal
No,
were
but you
top.
guys bought
Now
on
listen,
July.
We bought on
Arsenal were
4 PM.
top.
And you guys had started bottling
Yeah,
7 games.
and us we were playing at 7.
Yeah, we bought all at 4 p.m. Then this man bought the bottled league.
Then we won
at
our
7:15 p.m.
Because you were in a winning. Before that match started, it was Arsenal first, Liverpool second, City were in third.
I don't think.
You
I
had the
don't think-
epitome of
You see, the
bottling.
thing is, losing one game in a stretch of 17, 18 games,
But by
I don't think that
definition-
counts as
No, it's a
bottling.
By
matter of the
definition, it
effect
says-
and
I don't
the
think
impact
you
of
guys-
the rule.
No, but I don't
in a
think that
winning
counts as bottling.
position,
You can't look at
under
16
pressure-
wins. You can't look at 16 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, and think bottle.
But
That's
what is
crazy.
No, but you
That's
can look at the
crazy.
Villa game
And
where
the thing
you
is-
said
and
in
the
the
thing
definition
is-
it says
Okay.
And the thing
in
is-
a
Tell him
winning
it's the
position.
impact of that one loss.
Exactly.
And the thing is-
you are in
the
a
thing
winning
is-
position as well.
The thing is,
Exactly.
we can't discuss Arsenal Liverpool in the same paradigm as Man City. This is not. We don't compete with wages and finances in the same way that they do.
You're trying to
You
rope
get what I
me
mean?
in.
You're trying to say we spend money.
You don't spend money. You guys spend Kenya's budget every fucking January, bro. What are you talking about?
You spend Saudi's budget. Is it Saudi or
Not Saudi. Let's not.
Went
be
from
great.
bottling
They spend Abu Dhabi.
now
yeah.
our
Yeah.
City.
No,
City has
like
spent the most
literally,
money.
bro. Let's
Last
not
10
lie.
years.
Let's not
Last
lie
10
here,
years.
bro.
Let's
You guys have bought
Search it up, man.
Semenyo.
Search
How
it
much
up.
have you paid?
Now
How much
listen,
have you
let's search
paid
it up.
Guay? How much
Net
have you paid
spend-
Guay? How much
net
have you been paid?
spend- Net spend last
Let's
10
not
years.
talk about net spend.
Let's
How
see
much
how-
have you paid?
Let's
Become
see
like
where
Locha.
City-
Guay?
It's become
Let's-
like Locha
no, it's
talking
true
about
though.
How much are you paying
Net
Guay?
spend, let's see
Tell
what
me.
it is.
Tell me. How much are you paying Guay?
300k a week.
300k a week.
Van Dijk doesn't even earn that.
Wait.
Who do you have in the team right now?
Listen. Remember what Salah was about to leave Liverpool for?
Exactly.
You know how much kept him at Liverpool when he was about to go to Saudi? 350k a week. Wasikia, wait. Guay could have gone 6 months from now and still gotten that money, right? In different ways. He
Yeah.
could have gotten a better signing on bonus, but you guys have insisted that he gets paid this much so that you don't have to pay him as much on signing
No,
on
but the
bonus.
influx-
Hold on,
okay,
hold
so
on,
finish,
because
finish
you're
up.
spending money. Arsenal, their franchise player, their best player is getting paid 300k a week with the latest contract, Bukayo Saka.
How many league goals does he have right now?
Huh?
Saka.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's your highest paid player.
Yes.
How much is our highest paid player?
No, you guys
scoring right
don't.
now?
You don't pay players per chance.
Now,
You pay everyone who comes
wait,
in.
are you suggesting that your highest paid player is
Our highest paid player is more important. It's
Haaland.
who's your highest
Haaland.
paid player?
Haaland.
How much is he
He's on
getting paid?
400.
400k a week.
So he's only being paid 100k more than a squad player Guay.
He's having.
How much is
Yeah.
Savinho?
I don't even know Savinho's highest net spend.
Now,
Ricky,
I don't
pull
know
up
if
the
you guys
Man
can-
City wage structure
What
here.
my
What I'm saying is we can't talk about Arsenal and Liverpool versus Man City in the same way as if we're talking about like people who are playing on the level playing field. It's like
The first one.
dishonestly comparing Red Bull with
Ferrari.
I don't know No, what are these others?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Look at oh my god!
Or Haas.
Wait! Look at the money.
Haaland, Bernardo,
Haaland is
Mamouche,
on
Diaz,
25.
Donnarumma, Stones, Gay, Render. Those are all important
Mamouche is
players.
on 295, bro. Van Dijk doesn't even earn that. Okay, he's close back
You see-
for
He's
Mamouche.
not. He's on 350.
No, but let's not act like net spend is not a justifiable thing to
It
use.
is.
look at
it's
salaries
not,
now.
It's not. The
It
thing
is because as much as we're spending, we're also selling players as well.
you're selling
And
based
also,
on old money.
these players have led us to titles. Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, Donnarumma. Look how much he's
I'm not
saving us
saying
now.
Bernardo
John
Silva.
Stones,
Do
Do
you
you
Mark
know?
Gay.
Do you know? Do you know? I used to
You're
tell you these things.
You're shifting the goalposts.
I used to
I'm
tell you
not
this thing a
shifting
couple of
the
years ago.
goalposts.
Do you know why Man City make so much money selling players and why your net spend is higher than everyone else?
Oh, yeah.
You're the only club who is privileged enough to sell players for that much money.
Because they've already
Why?
won
Why?
things.
Why?
Because look,
Exactly.
when you sold,
Then why are you spending?
when you sell
and it's
someone-
a problem
no,
for
let
us
me
when
finish.
we win.
We're building
Zoom, let me
off
finish.
trash.
So now they're
when you
building.
sell someone like Cancelo and let's say Ferran Torres, we Arsenal, Liverpool, we don't have the privilege of selling some good players like those ones.
Why?
That's
Why
the-
don't you?
because
What's the reason
because
behind
we
this?
cannot afford other good players to come in.
You guys spent how much on Coutinho, Van Dijk, Alisson as well?
We sold Coutinho to fund Van Dijk and Alisson. That is the great.
How much did you buy?
For example, you guys signed Julian Alvarez, right?
Yeah.
For 23 odd million.
Yeah, sold
Right.
him for 40.
No,
I'm a few. Was it 80?
90.
90.
Look,
Why?
Gabriel
Based off
Jesus-
the season that
Gabriel-
he had, winning a Premier
exactly
League.
that's what I'm saying.
So
it's
when you talk about net spend, it's being ridiculous.
We
because
cannot afford. You cannot afford to let
We can't.
Alvarez go. We
So-
can't.
we can't.
cannot.
Someone like Alvarez.
that,
we
that
can't-
means
we can't
that,
afford to
that
let him
gives
go.
sentiments to how good City are then.
my
Because
God.
if you can buy Alvarez, if you can buy Jesus,
Yeah, because you have got
train
so much
them,
money to waste to
and then
buy
sell
everyone,
them
then
as
you
well
can sell
for a
them
higher
for free.
price, that means tactically Pep Guardiola
You even saw
developed
Leroy
them.
Sané. Leroy Sané would have kept him for like 10 years.
Exactly.
He had an ACL injury. He was injury prone.
And
Mahrez
then-
came in. Bernardo
and
still
then-
playing well. Sterling was still in the team.
Now you've replaced Doku.
Still a
And
good
then-
player
and
as
then
well.
look at-
Doku was playing for Anderlecht.
Now the thing
no
is-
one was there. Ryan
Russo.
Cherky. We
Russo.
bought Ryan Cherky for 30 million
No,
from
that,
Lyon.
that's fair enough.
when
That's
no
fair
one
enough.
else was challenging.
That's fair enough. You also bought
Erling
that
Haaland.
other-
They bought a goalkeeper today, then bought another one
Kovacic.
after a few weeks this season. Last summer.
We won't forget
If-
that. Kovacic, they also bought for 35 million or 30 million.
Still an important player in that
But
season.
Eric, the
For
thing
the four in a
is,
row.
the way they're able to sign someone like Gueye is because they're not just paying him 300k on paper. They're also paying him off the paper an extra few Ks. Whereas
how
Liverpool can't
credible is
afford
that?
to offer. Well,
How
why do we
credible
have
is that?
115 charges
How credible is that?
to
though?
discuss that? Why
Innocent
why are we still-
until proved.
John Stones is on 250. Doesn't even play these days.
He played. He was captaining the team two games.
But
ago.
this guy, Josko
Nah,
Vadio, is
nah,
true.
where is he? Where was he?
It's
Jan?
true.
Where was he?
But
Jan?
do you
He's on
remember how
the
much? Do you remember how much they spent on Vadiol?
Yes,
90.
90
Guardiola
million.
is the best young defender in the world.
What?
We all know that.
What do you mean? What was Saliba?
Guardiola is, bruv.
Saliba is still young.
Oh my
How old is Saliba and how old is
He's,
Gavi?
he's younger than 25.
All right. Anyway, so we've gone off a very massive tangent.
Yeah, let's go about the territories this week because
Yeah.
now
So anyway, I
These two
thought the bottle was happening. Like I was genuinely concerned about this team,
Mm-hmm,
and I didn't know what could Arteta do to bring this team back. Now, Man City play Newcastle, right?
oh yeah,
Crucial game,
Yeah.
and Man City have just beaten Newcastle and knocked them out of the Carabao Cup. So there's a lot of incentive for Newcastle to fight back and get their lick back, right? And Newcastle can be a problematic team for most big teams in the league because of their physical style and so on and so forth.
True.
Man City are playing at home, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everything's written off. It's a written off conclusion kind of thing. They win 2-1, not exactly convincingly, but doesn't matter because they've won 2-1, and the gap is back to 2 points.
Mhm.
Scary hours, right? Arsenal are going away to Spurs, who they have their own reasons to fight for the game. They're fighting relegation.
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
They're celebrating Nottingham Forest results, hoping they get a draw against Liverpool, right?
To stay out.
They're hoping they're celebrating West Ham versus United. You get what I mean? A point.
And they're not even celebrating United. They're celebrating West Ham.
Exactly. They're celebrating West Ham.
They're going down
Um,
with that stadium.
It's like ridiculous, bro. And they're struggling. They have a new manager, so they have new manager bounce.
Today is to do. Today is to be done.
Today is-
just to do it, bro. They have a new manager. They haven't played a Premier League game for 12 weeks.
They haven't
12
won
days.
A Premier League game.
So 12 days. Sorry, not 12 weeks.
They haven't won in 2026.
They have 13 injuries. It's like very, very much a case of us against the world now.
Yeah.
It's us against them. We have to do it. We haven't won against them. They've won here 2 games in a row. We can't make it 3 or something. All things are stacked against us. And Arsenal were the last game of the match, the day, I think, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
Okay.
Everybody's questioning the league, the group's mentality.
Mhm.
And I'm worried about the team. I am.
Okay.
And I have every right to be, right? But then I don't know why, like in the darkness, you know, in the misery, in the pain, I get this unreasonable fight back, you know, unreasonable hearts.
Unreasonable aura.
And I believe in the team. And I'm like, you know what? If Arsenal's going to bounce back against any team,
It's this one.
it's this one.
It's Spurs.
Not just because of how shit they are, but also
No.
because of the fact that it's a derby. It's the biggest derby in their calendar, right?
It's now one-sided. You've won it these days.
Yeah. And then
Last time they beat them is 2022.
These guys have won 4 in a row. Is it 4 or
Yeah.
5 now?
now,
Yeah, so-
4 in a row, I think, at their stadium.
What?
And then, who do we have next? Chelsea. Before we get there, but I'm just thinking like these are the 2 perfect games to bounce back, because these are teams we dominate and we own.
Chelsea,
Chelsea we
They're-
dominate and we own.
their games, you guys.
We could drop points in terms
Yeah.
like maybe
Where's the
getting
game
a
that you're
draw
playing
minimum.
Chelsea?
Huh?
Where's the game that you're playing Chelsea?
Emirates.
Ah, okay. That's a
Like
win.
before we get there, Arsenal, like we go 1-0 up, right?
Yeah.
And I think I don't think there was any issues with the batteries of those microphones.
There was
I
some-
think they were trying to disrupt our momentum
Wow.
because they could
Wow.
feel
Wow.
that we were going to score
The referee's decisions were
Imminently.
going your way, though.
But they added the minutes.
imminently. What happened when after they figured out how to connect the Bluetooth? What happened? Suddenly Tottenham, you know, they get a chance. Or they
But
push
most
us
decisions
back.
were going
You're
your
not
way,
linking
though.
that to that.
Most decisions are going. The
Let's
Gabriel,
not get
the
carried
Gabriel
away.
tackle on.
Let's not get. I don't want to
The
hear it
Gabriel
coming from a
tackle.
Let's
Man
talk.
City fan.
Let's talk about your goals, man.
I don't want to
Us
hear
this
it from a
season.
Man City fan.
Us this season with referees.
Did guys see what Bernardo Silva did to Dan Burn?
Was it Ruben Diaz?
Ruben
You
Ruben
can't call
Diaz
it a
to Dan
foul,
Burn.
and the ball is not.
The
in
guy
play.
is jumping in the air. No, it was Bernardo Silva. Not looking at the ball, by the way.
Mhm.
Just like rugby tackles Dan Burn in midair.
Same
He's
way.
on a yellow. He's on a yellow, by the way. Nothing.
Same way.
Nothing.
Gabriel is on a yellow.
my
Kolomwani
days,
is running in behind, not looking at the ball. Shoves him.
Yes, because he wasn't
Same
going to get
way.
it. The ball was far. You know where the ball was far
But it's
as
in
well?
behind
From
as
Bernardo
well.
Silva.
So it's the same thing.
Anyway,
But you guys,
so, I don't
you
like.
guys
I don't
were-
like. to
You
chat.
aren't giving a second.
I don't
yellow.
like to chat, bro.
So it applies to us.
Do you know
but
you
it
actually
applies
won
to
that
you
game
as well.
4-1 yesterday?
Yes,
Why don't
I
you
know.
talk about the goals?
Anyway, ridiculous, but we were impeccable, bro.
Yeah, true.
Guys were
It's only
chatting shit.
Tottenham, man. Come on.
No, I don't care. Guys were chatting shit about our 2 big money signings. They're like, oh, you know, you guys signed Eze for 60 million. You signed this guy for
It's
65
true.
million.
Eze has 6
And
league goals, 5 of them against.
That's
Spurs.
more than Bruno Fernandes.
5 of them against Spurs.
That's 1 more than Bruno
5.
Fernandes this season.
5 are against Spurs.
That's 1 more than
wait,
Bruno
he's
He's got
Fernandes.
6 goals.
He
And
scored
both of
6
them
goals.
against Spurs.
1 is against
And
his
1 against
former team.
Palace.
His former team.
Was his
What is against Palace? bro?
He scored 5 goals against Spurs this season.
5 goals.
Oh, he scored 4.
He scored 6 in total.
He scored
5.
4. He scored 3 against Spurs
in
at
first
home.
leg.
2
And
against
2 against
Spurs.
Spurs. And then 1 against.
Palace.
That's
at the
not good
Emirates.
return.
Yeah, but what do you mean? That's you're being really ridiculous
What do you
right now
mean?
because you're being
No, I
very
mean, you can't play
disingenuous.
Tottenham every
Disingenuous
week.
to what?
You're being very disingenuous.
You can't
You're
play
gonna
Spurs every
pretend. You're gonna pretend he didn't get an assist against Man City,
Oh,
coming on as a sub.
So 1 assist.
Rucho was talking about the goals.
Oh, so now
Exactly.
now he's a striker. Now he's just a number.
What was he doing at Palace? What was he doing at Palace?
Now he's a pure number.
What
nine.
was he doing at
He
Palace?
was
Mateta.
scoring a 1-0.
Scoring.
He's scoring the single
He was
goal
scoring.
in the FA Cup against Man City. Tell me what?
One
Ask
goal.
me what?
1 goal is just
Ask me what,
60
bro?
million.
Ask me what,
We
bro?
bought Cherky for 30 million. He's second top assister
Chatting,
right
bro.
now.
Why are you chatting to me?
Second
bro? You
top
can't chat
assister
to
right
me,
now.
bro. I don't care, bro.
Played less minutes and probably has more goals.
Second
I
to
swear.
who? Second to who?
Bruno Fernandes.
Second, it's not Haaland. I think it's
Haaland
Haaland.
is
I think
second
Haaland's
as well.
number 1.
In assist.
Yeah.
So what does that say about
Where's
Shirky?
Eze?
What does that say about
Where's
Shirky,
Eze?
bro?
Where's Eze
Eze
there?
hasn't
You're
started.
number 10.
He's waiting
Eze
for his
hasn't
pass.
started games, bro.
It's Shirky as well as the started games.
Chatting shit. I know for a fact Shirky has started more games than Eze. But Eze to Jana was his best performance, in my opinion.
Just
It was
like
even
last time
better.
when he plays pass.
No, it was even
Yeah,
better than
yeah,
the
yeah,
Spurs
yeah.
one at home. Why? Because the narrative around Eze was that he is a moments player. He's proving to become a moments player. You get? Like in big games. Like he needs a big stage to perform. And for me... What?
Why can't he perform consistently then?
Because some games are not a big stage. When you're playing Brentford, it's not a big stage. When you're playing
How did he
Bournemouth,
play when you played United, City, Liverpool, and
Exactly.
Chelsea?
he didn't start.
Which ones did
In
he
some of
play?
those games, he didn't start.
Hey, we need to confirm some of these
In
things.
Chelsea, he started. In United, he didn't start.
So why is he not starting?
Because other
He's
players
not
are
good
playing
enough.
better.
So
Other players are better than him.
A
The
60
le-
million
the-
signing to Arsenal, other players are better than him.
Do you guys know that it's Odegaard who's ahead of him?
Odegaard
Odegaard starts for Liverpool, by the way.
No.
What?
Yes, he does.
Bro, Szoboszlai.
Soboslai's at right back, bro. What are we talking about? Why are we putting Odegaard at right back?
So you're moving the goalpost as well now. You're moving the goalpost.
How am I moving
Yeah,
goalpost? Soboslai is the best right back right now, bro. What are we talking about? But what I'm saying is, the competition is high, and at the same time, this is his first season. Like, I get it. But let's not pretend he didn't have great performances against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Against,
Did he score?
he gave the assist for Martinelli.
Go on.
He gave assist against Inter Milan. You know, like he has good games, bro. He doesn't need to. Thing is, you can't just look at him and say most goals. How many goals does he have?
We're not saying
You're being
most
disingenuous.
we're
Goals
not
and
saying most
assists.
goals.
Yes, he has. He only has goals against teams that he hates or his former team. I get it. but at the end of the day, in a big game, in a title race where we need to bounce back after some dodgy results, this is the kind of performance that you'd look back if you win the league. You'd lock back on and be like, "Is it banging Tottenham?" You know,
I don't think
Okay.
you look back at that one.
doing the celebration thing, doing the celebration thing like this, bro.
I get
you
your
know,
point.
that celebration is iconic in its own right.
Oh my day.
Yeah, that's your level,
And
not
last
London.
a 17th place Spurs, by the
16th.
way.
16.
Okay, Zoom,
Wait. Sorry. I get you guys laughing at it, but I'm looking at my Man United producer
Like, he
who
hasn't played
finished
yet.
16th last season,
He's
laughing
in the
at
top,
it.
He's in a
And
top
they
four
lost
race
4
right
times
now.
to Spurs.
Crazy. Yeah. By the
So
way.
listen, Zoom, now.
No. Wait. You guys are chatting shit about Spurs.
I want to talk about Arsenal.
You guys
Man
are
City.
chatting shit about the Europa League champions.
Bro,
Where are they now?
Doesn't matter. They're Europa
guy's
League
talking
champions.
to
They're in the
us.
Champions
Yeah,
League.
exactly.
They're
They're in the
Premier League as
Champions
well.
why are you
League.
chatting to us about
They're in the
Europa League?
Champions League round of 16.
Just like you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're
so what's the
beef.
difference?
They're beef.
Why are you chatting us
beef.
about Champions
They're
League, bro?
16th.
Doesn't matter, bro.
We've won more
Doesn't
Champions Leagues
matter,
than you. We
bro.
don't wanna go there.
They could still be in the Champions League.
We
next
don't.
season.
We'll talk about Champions League next week after the playoffs.
If you are Spurs, would you rather be in the Champions League or fighting for top 4?
Fight for top 4. They're never gonna win the Champions
I can't
League.
be Spurs, bro. You can't
No,
make that
knowing
sentence.
you're never gonna win the
You can't make
Champions
that
League.
sentence
Knowing
make
you're
sense to me, bro.
Listen, okay,
go
okay, Zoom. Now, you know, if you guys win all your games right now, you win the Prem. Same with Man City.
Yeah, I didn't like that narrative, by the way.
But it's true.
After Wolves, like it's now in Man City's hands. It's
No,
also in our hands.
Did you hear my statement? I said,
No,
if you
not
win
you.
your games,
I'm just saying. other
okay, you'll
people.
talk about them on
Yeah.
Twitter wherever you meet them.
Yeah.
If you win your games, you Zoom and Arsenal. If you win your games, you win the Prem. The same with you, okay? If you
Yeah,
win your games,
true.
you win the Prem. So how do you think this title race now goes from here?
I think this is the shot in the arm. The same thing that happened for you guys, for them versus you guys at Anfield. This is the same. This will have the same impact.
What happened to them against us?
The adrenaline shots against you guys
When
they won 2-1 last minute.
Last week by 1.
Yeah. That revived their league campaign.
The whole thing. So you think this past results revived your campaign?
This revives our next run. Now, like for example, they've won 3 in a row ever since then. 3 in a row in the league.
Yeah.
I think this will do the same thing for us. And the thing is, like, there's
But
so many reasons for me to believe that we have more of a reason to win we have more credibility to win the league.
What is that?
Obviously, experience, we get it.
You don't.
No, as in
They have,
experience
yeah.
they edge us, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you can't necessarily look at losing league titles as no experience. If you've been in a league title race for three years in a row, you have experience.
Yeah,
but you also have to account that if you've won it as well.
No, that counts for more experience.
Yeah.
I get it.
But being there, the title race is experience.
Now that's what I'm saying. So now, what here are the reasons why I think Man City will finish second and Arsenal will finish first. Okay, first of all, I think Man City show cracks compared to Arsenal. They get attacked more by teams that they shouldn't be getting attacked, right? Fulham, for example. Liverpool, they should have lost, in my opinion. So fair enough. That maybe that's you guys coming up top, even though you're playing badly, which can work in your favor, right? But that's not the way I see it. Arsenal, in their next 10 games, only have 4 away games. West Ham, who else? Man City, Crystal Palace, and Brighton. So, the rest of those games are home games. 6 out of 10 games of the remaining games of ours are home games. And out of those 4 away games, only 2 of those are outside London. Massive.
You just need to lose one game, bro. You don't need to lose.
You don't need to understand. You don't understand. The reason why it's massive is because when you're involved in so many competitions like we are in Man City,
I'm also involved in
them as well.
Okay. No, what I meant is like.
Oh, but we're not in the Premier League.
Not in the title race. You're in the Premier League, yes, but not in the title race.
We're in the top 4 race.
No, I get it. It's important.
Crucial.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying, like for us, if we're traveling away far, we don't know who we're gonna.
But you've lost at home this season.
Once.
Well, you just need to lose once now going forward and lose the league.
Okay, let's not do Saddam and Kiarie's calculations. Now, for example, that's going to play a big role because if these guys have to travel more than we do,
how many away games do they have?
Do you know how many? Do you know what the distance is? We have to travel. We have to travel half their distance in kilometers, whether it's by airplane or bus or train.
Yeah,
that's big because if, for example, you play an away game. Distance, right? And then you come back and you have to go to another distant away game in the league or maybe FA Cup or Carabao.
Do you know if you draw one game you're done also?
No, I don't think so. I think first of all, I'm just saying we're gonna win the league.
So you're done with your reasons why you're gonna win the league?
Another reason,
I want him to respond to all that.
Another reason is what's still true is that we have the best squad.
That's
so, for example,
and you've drawn 2 games in a row.
Doesn't matter. This is
the best squad.
This is a Premier League. We have the best squad, and we also have, without a shadow of the doubts, the easier run-in. The last 5 games are an easier run-in than Man City's.
True.
Okay. He's agreed.
Okay.
So
because the last 5 games we play Burnley away, Everton away, Brentford at home, Bournemouth away, Villa at home, and Palace at home.
Those doesn't sound like hard games for Man City.
Villa, Palace, Bournemouth.
What about you? Who do you play the last 5?
Play Villa.
Last 5, Arsenal play Newcastle at home.
Newcastle. Wait, did you just say Newcastle?
They play Newcastle.
That's hard. That's a hard game.
It's a hard game, but of course. In the league, it's not.
Fulham at home.
Fulham.
West Ham
that's
away.
not easy. Wherever they play.
West Ham away. Burnley at home. Palace away.
Yeah. Exactly. Right now is the hardest time
to
play those teams. You see, yesterday we had to leave it late to win the game. Now, respond to whatever you said.
I think why I think City can win the league is, one, Arsenal can also show cracks in the experience, showing in that Wolves game and also in the Brentford game. There are games where you guys are expected to win comfortably. Something happens in your attack when you face a very hard low block to counter or like to break down. You guys kind of struggle sometimes.
Many teams struggle. Even you guys sometimes struggle.
Sometimes, yeah, even Arsenal guys struggle.
Yeah. But now, in the way you struggle is that you're in winning positions quite early. You don't get into second gear, and you allow the opposing team to get into you. And it happened against Wolves. Why I think City can also win the league, I do accept his point where City has shown cracks as well, tactically. Even in second halves, we were quite hard to finish games as well, even in the Newcastle game. But why I think Pep can improve is how he played against Newcastle defensively. If he can turn City into a more transitional team, where you see runners like Tijani Randers, Semenyo, Haaland, Mamouche, and Cherki and Foden providing for them, and solid defensively with people like Kusanov and Gay. Because in that second half, we saw Kusanov come in for Diaz, who had a yellow card. He had a hard time pocketing Gordon, and he had Kusanov and Gay as two centre-backs. And Donnarumma as well, being a very big player in that. I've said it before, Donnarumma is one of the most important players for City this season.
He's your best signing.
Yeah, true.
He is literally your best signing.
Yeah, I do say that.
Semenyo.
No.
Donnarumma.
This guy has been saving them points since game week 1.
Yeah, true.
Or game week 2.
When
Stratford failed.
When I think we're in
That's
winning
bad
positions, or
the
in
amount
like,
of money spent on that defense.
but still,
Anyway,
we lost Diaz, we lost Gvardiol.
This is the machine that we're
Yeah.
fighting against.
But also,
they're,
what gives
they're
me
bending
confidence?
the rules. The
No.
FIA aren't doing shit.
FIA, where Formula 1 are charging City.
They're allowing nitrous oxide to be used. You know, nitrous
But-
ni gwe na cement.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
Keep
What
going.
can give me confidence that City can go the extra mile is Pep's been here before. He's been in title races. It reminds me of the 2020 season where we, at one point in time, we were 11th. We were struggling tactically.
2021 season.
Yeah, 2020, 2021.
Yeah, but Van Dijk got injured.
Yeah,
The
but
whole
still,
season.
Man United were challenging us.
What
And
do
they
you
were
mean?
in-
That is a dead man. You are
Dead Man United, they had Dino, they had Pogba. They were playing well that
Did you
time.
mention Man United,
Sure,
bro?
sure,
Have some
playing
shame, man.
Nah. He can attest for it. He's smiling.
He doesn't
like-
even remember.
He
the-
can attest for
my
it. These guys
days,
were,
bro.
He
You
doesn't
they were
even
playing the best. They were playing the best.
He
football.
doesn't even remember the.
We
the
started
titles.
January and we went on a 13-game win
The
streak.
last time they were in a proper title
No,
was
no,
2013 when they won it.
Honestly, you can't
were
even
in
count
it.
the 2018.
But Pep's been here. The signing of Semenyo, Gay, and also that Liverpool game.
Semenyo-
The
gave-
signing
Yeah.
of whoever he wants.
Yeah.
Semenyo, I can
Yeah,
say.
but it's true. Also,
The signing of whoever
If Arteta signs the
whoever
player,
he wants.
No, his
But
point is
still-
Semenyo signing has tilted some advantage to their
Yes,
side.
Yeah.
I always thought it would. I always thought it
Yeah.
would. I agree.
So
So
that's
that's
why I
came at the
think
right
we-
time when also Haaland stopped scoring in the Prem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, that's what gives me confidence. And then Haaland as well started scoring again.
He started
That's
scoring
why I
again
give-
in the Premier. I'm gonna sell him in the FP. He's not scoring anymore. Did
You
he
sold
score
him
this week?
already.
That's 5
bro.
games
Already told
he's
us.
Listen,
scoring.
guys, you guys are playing each other. Not in the Carabao, but in the Prem. And that game is very crucial. Let's imagine you guys win all your games now before that game, which means, and then they win their game in hand. So the difference is going to be 2 points before you play each other at the Etihad. And that game probably becomes the title decider.
They have to play into our hands. It's
What?
like they have to
Yeah.
attack that game like we have a 1-0 lead. Because they need to win that game. A draw doesn't help them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They can't draw that.
But you guys can't play
it's
for a
like
draw. I mean,
no,
if you
we
play
don't want
good
to.
football,
I know
yeah.
Arsenal. I know Arteta is not going to want to go for a draw, right? But what I hope
You
doesn't
can
happen.
though, you
We
can
can
though.
though. But what I hope doesn't happen though is in his attempt to go and win the game, and in Pep Guardiola's attempt to go and win the game,
You expose yourself.
they do no. They do. I hope this doesn't happen. That they don't make it some sort of like tactical chess game. You get, oh, what's he gonna do with his left back? Oh, what's he gonna do with his third center back? What's he gonna do with his keeper? You know, like I don't want that to happen. I want an open game because I think if we do that, we win the game. I think we have players that are better at creating chances and are better at reducing chances being given
What
away.
is that game?
At the Etihad.
Yeah.
What do you think about what you say?
I think the best way Pep can beat Arteta in that game is play it the way he played it at 30 minutes.
Park the bus.
Park the bus for 96 minutes.
Not
Haaland
Pogba.
left 6
Or
centre
score one
back.
goal,
Listen.
then park the bus.
Listen.
Haaland centre back. Who's he gonna?
Listen. Can I
who do you
explain?
want him to
Can I
stand
explain
next
my
to?
point?
Ruben Diaz.
Can I explain
Gueye,
my point?
John Stones.
Can I explain my point?
Guardiol, Husanov.
Can I explain
Go
my
on then,
point?
go on.
I'm just wondering where is he gonna stand.
Listen.
Ama is a
Pep knows.
trequartista.
Pep knows this City team cannot go toe-to-toe with Arsenal. This Arsenal team are able to...
What do you mean? You've just said Semenyo gay.
Listen. This Arsenal team
Semenyo did
are the
nothing.
best at pinning you down in every way possible. They can bend you down at set pieces. City have seen struggling
We
with
picked
set
4
pieces.
points off this man.
Listen.
Liverpool are our mothers. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say fathers. I'll say mothers because you're still on our side. Red cartel. Anyway, carry on.
Arsenal are the best team in every set of play. Set pieces they're better. In transition they can beat you. Even in possession as well. And in absorbing pressure.
And throw it.
They're the best in the league.
No, they're
And
not.
throw it as well.
Hey, like
With
they're
this
God
set
as
of
well.
players, City with Tijani, Semenyo, Marmoush and Haaland, and how Pep's been playing with 2 number 9s, it's either he plays with Semenyo as a second striker or Omar Marmoush or Haaland as a first striker. He's able to play a transitional game of football which can benefit the team in defending. Because if we now start at the back foot where we're trying to pin Arsenal down, they'll definitely beat us.
So what you're thinking,
Do you
like
see-
in terms of like the counter-attack speed of Semenyo, Haaland, and Marmoush,
That's the
guys,
best way Pep
Maybe.
Guardiola can beat
When
us.
is that game? Though?
that would be some
18th of March,
it's-
April. 18th of April, yeah.
That would be some really like novel Pep Guardiola performance, huh?
It will be.
I would like you
But-
guys to meet each other in the Champions League at the same period.
Bro, you know there's a possibility that happens. We can meet them. Obviously, we meet them in the Carabao Cup and the league.
Yeah.
There's a possibility we meet them in the Champions League at some point, and so that's 2 legs, and
The FA
an
Cup.
FA Cup game.
Mm.
That's insane.
Yeah, I would like that. Mental strength comes through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that because I would love to spank these guys 6 times, bro.
Okay, let's go. To the
But anyway,
comments.
Uncas is
Let me
great.
read
Far-fetched.
some comments. Let me read some comments before we move on to the next thing. Shiko says, "Love to see AK back again." Yeah, we're pleased to have him. Patrick Kitati says, "Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak, my brother." Fabian Kaloki says, "Eric amevalia kanzu nandio Ramadan imeanza." Yes, he's my yachi. AK is also my AK achi, bro. He's here for the dub as well, as Philip Jeremiah says. Gitati says, "What pissed me off is that we were wasting time at the 70th minute during the Brentford game." I think he's talking about.
okay.
I think
I
he's
was
an
watching
Arsenal fan.
Champions League that. No, not Champions. Oh, the Wolves game. That was the one. I was
Philip says Liverpool honestly lost it by December, not by November. And if Arsenal doesn't win it this time, there's no excuse. I agree. Joshua Karanji says Goat Ruto. Petter says Zuhum usiambiwe kitu na the worst title defender ever.
I am not the worst title defender ever.
I don't think he said you are.
Technically, you can still finish third. You know that.
No, nah.
do
With
you
the amount
mean
of money spent.
No,
Third.
no. Right now, you know the guys that are competing with is Chelsea and Man United. I mean, that's not hard.
All right, well, Mohammed Amin Abdi says, Zuhum, just let it go like you did with your hair.
What?
Arsenal will bottle it again. I can tell. He's the Somali without a beard in the family. I can tell he's the only Somali in the
Ricky,
in
where the
family
comments? I
without
want to
beard.
see them here.
Unknown Fahmi says, it says, I feel like City find themselves first. It's GG's because I don't think they can chase or come back from it. Refs have been helping Arsenal this season. Don't forget them set pieces, man.
Facts.
Georgie says Zuhum talks a lot. He gives convenient truths and stats. Truths and stats. So you're saying I'm giving facts that are convenient. When it doesn't favor him, he wants the team to abandon it. Mjinga sana. Oh, okay, sawa. Hata we ni umbwa. Anyway, oh shit, I'm fasting. Where's the umbwa?
You can't take that back.
It's already good. Kenan says, AK Ruto, where's United Saddam? Kenan says, Eze, the 2 best performances are versus Spurs. Zuhum is deluded to call Spurs a big club rather. What a twat. I'm fasting, so I'll save my comments for after Ramadan. Shirky says he comes on and always has massive impact, bro. What's Zuhum saying? Eze, when he's went 18 games without a goal, he actually went 16 games without a shot on target, and they have played championship sides and whack Champions League teams, bro. Okay, whack Champions League teams come Inter Milan, Atletico. Okay,
They are struggling. They lost to Bodo Glimt.
Facts.
They're top.
Atleti also lost to Bodo Glimt.
The City lost to Bodo Glimt as well.
By the way, facts. Sema facts. No, but honestly,
still in the top 8 though.
Bodo Glimt
At home.
very impressive.
At home,
Holy
at
shit,
home.
this
Yeah.
season. Zuhum saying City gets attacked more and they just drew to Wolves who are 20th is diabolical. It's true. It's literally true.
Yeah.
Both
like
both
XG
statements are
wise.
true.
Yeah, both
We
statements are
concede
true.
more XG.
You concede more XG.
Yeah.
We concede from the lowest XG. It's
True.
ridiculous.
Set pieces,
my
long
God.
throws.
I just remembered. I was about to say what do you call it? Criticize Raya for being a short keeper, but then at the same time, quickly I got a flashback of him clearing the ball off the line against Tottenham
Yesterday,
when
you
he was
don't need to
3-1 up.
that was
When it was
Richardson's
3-1
shot.
up.
Yeah.
Raya's a world-class keeper, bro.
Is he
Anyway,
better than Donnarumma?
yes, in my opinion, yes.
Nah, bro.
Everyone's is the best according to
Yeah,
Zoom.
true.
No, but
It's not better
who has
than
more clean sheets?
That doesn't mean anything. You have a better defense. It's true. When
Okay,
Ederson,
so when we say Haaland
when
is
Ederson
the
was
top
winning,
scorer,
when
we
Ederson
just
was
say-
winning Golden
we say
Gloves,
Shirky's
they were
better
saying,
than Eze then.
we have a better
better
defense.
creative.
So now
we have better creative midfielders than ours.
Nah.
No. Let's be consistent. Let's be consistent.
Let's also be consistent. When Ederson was winning Golden Gloves, you guys were saying we had a better defense.
But it's true, you did.
So see, also I'm also saying
But
David
both
Raya
statements
has
can
more
be true.
clean sheets
All
because
I'm
he has a
saying
better
is,
defense.
how many clean sheets does Donnarumma have?
I don't even know, but how many times?
Because it doesn't matter.
How many more times has Donnarumma
Because he doesn't have
saved-
enough.
How many more times has Donnarumma saved City more than Raya saved
I don't know.
Arsenal?
You do the maths. How many
It's
points
more.
you save?
It's more.
You get the facts. All I'm saying is, if Minifungwe Premier League app, I check goal. I check clean sheets.
Yeah.
If I check
Go
clean
on,
sheets,
go on.
if I check clean sheets, I see David
There's a
Raya.
point he made.
I don't think if I check the Premier League app and say how many points won by goalkeepers.
You see, that guy was saying convenient truths. He was right, actually. Now,
Now he's right.
There's a point you made about Ederson in 2019 when he had the most clean sheets, but Alisson was the best keeper. in the league.
exactly.
Yeah, but I think that was night and day. Alisson has always been the best keeper
Wow.
out of the two.
But for Donnarumma and
For
Raya,
Donnarumma, nah, it's
Donnarumma and Raya,
it's
not
night
up-
and night.
It's day and night, bro.
But I'm saying your point is not and void because when you were saying he has more clean sheets,
Anyway,
It's different now.
Let's agree to disagree. So,